What's up, Dumpuks? Mike here with the Dumpuks. We got another rip video here for you. Recently, Mark got a couple of packs of 91 football from a football break he joined. They had a really cool wheel of stuff that you could spin for. So in addition to landing on teams, you could also land on things like football packs. So unfortunately, he landed on quite a few packs of football cards and not as many teams as maybe he would have liked. But the cool thing is this is 1991 NFL Upper Deck Premier Edition, which is actually a pretty solid set, and there are some cool cards that you can find in here. So kind of another little blast from the past video, similar to our 89 Topps opening. But we got all sorts of throwback players and some throwback uniforms that we can take a look at in this set. And we did kind of do a little bit of research. There are some good hits in here. You know, there's some young, I think Brett Favre and, Jerry Rice and some other star players that are involved in this 1991 set. I think Deion Sanders and Emmitt Smith were early in their careers. So hopefully we can find one of those recognizable star players, but kind of a cool look back at what these older Upper Deck football cards, like right here. After this Greg Lewis, we got a recognizable Bay Area fellow right here, Mr. Joe Montana. So that's a pretty sweet card. Not sure what that is worth, but at the time, he would have already been a four-time Super Bowl champ. So yeah, we'll take a look at that one there. Pretty sweet card, if you ask me. So yeah, we can put that one over here. And yeah, I think he ended up with 6 packs. So we will take a look at all 6 of those and yeah, see if we find anything cool. And again, we are not ultra familiar with the entire set. But like I said, we did see that there were some rare ones that you can come across. There was an interesting Green Bay rookie who had like a misprint card that's kind of a well-known. So I don't know if we end up with any Packers rookies. We'll want to double check that whether we have that. But yeah, just kind of a simpler time. You had some different looking logos. You had some maybe some different facial hair and different style uniforms as far as the way that they fit back then. But definitely an era of NFL that I remember from growing up. So nice, simple looking Upper Deck cards. I know that they're not the the foil cards or a lot of the prisms and all the kind of cool stuff they got going on now. But they didn't have that stuff back then, so this was about as cool as it got. So let's see here. Oh, we got another Heroes of Football. That's Joe Montana. Collector's Choice. Who we got here? Looks like it's Vinny Testaverde of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they wore those old creamsicle uniforms. Man, that is just ultra throwback right there. I like that the Buccaneers still wear those uniforms every now and then, so they kind of, let everybody get the taste for it. But I mean, imagine every single Sunday that's what they looked like. Pretty funny. Let's see. Here's another 49er lineman there, and then Colts. Older Denver uniform. Viking uniform, I don't think has ever really changed too much. Dolphins, I know they've updated their, the uniform, like as far as the logo, but at the colors and the scheme. Oh, and here we go. One of those more rare star rookie, Brett Favre. That is him. That is him on the bench. Hopefully going to get some action. Maybe that's him even in his Southern Miss uniform. But yeah, Brett Favre, star rookie. One of the cards that I noticed on the potential, hits from this set. So kind of exciting to find that one. So we'll get that protected there, and we'll sit Brett over here next to Joe, and I'll move some of this out of the way. And we got 3 more packs here, so maybe there's some good stuff yet to come. Sorry, my focus got a little funny there. So anyways, next pack. See if we can get any more interesting cards. Let's see. We got a game breaker of... Ooh, here we go. Barry Sanders on like a game breaker holo. And I did not see that as a potential card. This did not pop up on my radar at all, but Barry Sanders, that is a legend right there. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that guy right now. That is just a sweet looking card. You got the holograph. I could tell it was Barry from the back. They had it backwards, but I was not expecting the front to look that way. So that is a sweet card to pull out of here. We've got a Collector's Choice Lawrence Taylor card is the next one. So that's pretty sweet. He's got like a checklist of other players who can be in this Collector's Choice for the team. But yeah, Lawrence Taylor, definitely a legend defender and one of the better players that you can come across at that time in the NFL. So yeah, he's going to get protected as well. So far, you know, some pretty good stuff. One of the checklist cards. So those are something they used to put back in these, and I guess some collectors are looking for these types of things because back then, you know, the only way to kind of keep track was to use the checklist. So unless you made a separate paper checklist, people used up their checklist. So I kind of read something about how some collectors of certain sets would be interested if you had a checklist or two. So I've got one that's just brand spanking new out of the pack. Gonna definitely keep track of that one. Yeah, I can't believe how fortunate we have been so far with some of the cards that we have found. Here we go. Aerial Threats looks like a team card, and this is the Miami Dolphins. So it is a Mark Clayton and Dan Marino featured on the front and the back of this card. So Aerial Threats, that is definitely what they were, Marino and that Dolphin offense. So let's see, here's Jets player, we got Eagles defender, and then an alignment here for the Falcons. So those are pretty sweet. And two more packs of this Upper Deck Premier Edition of 1991. I'm sure I don't remember buying this exact type of set, but I definitely was maybe, you know, buying baseball cards and, you know, other cards during that time. But I don't necessarily remember this set. This is a pretty nice set. And that is what the folks that were running the break told us. Oh, here we go. Here's Randall Cunningham, team MVP. That's a pretty good one. He was a good player at the time. I don't know if that's a big hit or not, but that's definitely a player that's noteworthy, somebody that I recognize. So I'm going to go ahead and put a sleeve on that one. And we'll pick up with, we've got 49ers. Got another horizontal card here. And then Dave Meggett is a name I remember. I think he was a return guy and a running back. Let's see. Jerry Ball, defensive lineman. Rodney Hampton. Here's a good Rod Woodson playing beach volleyball. He would have been early in his career at this time in the 91. So yeah, Rod Woodson, it looks like he's in a Pro Bowl uniform for the Steelers. That's definitely somebody that I recognize there. Got a Chiefs running back here, and then we got I'm guessing Bengals defenseman. They say safety right here, but I don't recognize that name. But I don't know. Rod Woodson was a solid player for his years with the Steelers. He did have a Super Bowl appearance with the Raiders, if you can even call it that. It was the debacle against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when former coach John Gruden wreaked havoc on his former team. And yeah, I don't know if the Raiders have yet to even recover from such things. They did bring John back, and then he had to step away again. So, let's see, we got Lions. We got another one of those checklists, and this one actually starts at number 1, so that's kind of cool. Roger Craig. Oh, Marcus Allen. So those are both Bay Area running backs there for the Niners and for the Raiders. Linebacker there for the Falcons. Receiver for the Jets here. Bart Oates of the Giants. Jerry Holmes. Neil Anderson. And then we got Sterling Sharp, older brother of Shannon Sharp, who you might know from Fox Sports and ESPN. And then Eric Swan, on a star rookie Eric Swan. And then looks like a defensive back for the Dallas Cowboys here, Isaac Holt, to round it out. But yeah, 6 packs. Found a couple of checklists. I know that there's some collectors out there that would be interested in those checklists. Got the Rod Woodson card, the Randall Cunningham team MVP. Got a Lawrence Taylor, which, I mean, I don't know if I have too many of Lawrence Taylor's cards in my collection, so that's kind of nice. Then we did get this cool holographic Barry Sanders card. And the big hit, I would say, if it's not this Joe Montana, it would be this Brett Favre rookie card. It was definitely on the list of stuff that I was looking that would be a good hit in this set. So very fortunate to find that. And again, I am not an expert on this set at all. So if anybody saw something that I pulled, yeah, let me know in the comments if there's something even more rare that I just sort of overlooked. But again, Mike with the Dumpuks, thanks for another walk into the past with me, and we will see you all soon. Have a good one.